go get these kids, man. I'm gonna go get these kids, bro. I'm talking to the lawyers. Oh, I could be whole. I could be whole when I see my kids. Come talk to me. You don't know.
Kanye West and Kim Kardashian are locked in yet another storm, and this one's personal.
North is the moment. They want to see Northwest because she's a personality. And if anyone wants to hate on a child that is having the time of their lives, yeah.
Kanye is reportedly gearing up for a legal showdown with Kim over how she's raising their daughter North, and the internet can't look away. It all blew up after shocking new photos of 12-year-old North hit the web, and fans went wild with anger.
Many people are so baffled that Northwest looks like a 21-year-old at 12, and I don't know why. Are we forgetting that her auntie literally slept with her sister's baby dad when she was 15, and the nigga was a grown-ass motherfucking man? Are we forgetting those festivities was happening around that little guy?
Kanye's reportedly furious, warning Kim that if she doesn't step in fast, his lawyers definitely will. This isn't just a parenting disagreement. It's a full-blown war over image, control, and fame. Kanye's not holding back either. He's calling out Kris Jenner too. He's claiming Kim and her momager are turning North into a product, saying this isn't innocent play dress-up. It's calculated branding.
I didn't want to have children with this person after the first 2 months of being with her, but that wasn't God's plan.
That claim alone sent shockwaves across social media, and people can't stop dissecting every move this family makes. The photos that lit the fuse showed North strutting through Rome with bright blue hair, full glam makeup, a mini skirt, a corset top, and chunky black boots. Like she was ready for the runway instead of sightseeing with her mom.
Mind y'all, I'm never on Kanye's side, especially not when it comes to a lot of his parenting choices, but I do gotta say, he did say that this right here that's been going on with Northwest and all these little outfits is what he was afraid of. Now granted, times is changing, okay? Of course, the things that we put on back when we was 12, 13, it's not gonna be what the new generation puts on, okay? That's out the window, it'll never be that again.
Fans were outraged, flooding comments with words like disturbing, gross, and unfit. The internet's dragging hasn't stopped, and it's getting uglier by the hour. People are blasting Kim for trying so hard to be the cool mom that she's forgetting to actually be a mom. Critics are saying she's more focused on keeping up her trendy image than protecting her own daughter. And the backlash is fierce. The drama even dragged up the old Balenciaga scandal, with fans accusing Kim of putting luxury deals over her child's safety. That's when Kanye's supporters came swinging in, claiming this proves he was right the whole time.
And as a leader, I'm saying, how am I supposed to lead y'all if I don't got my kids with me to continue what we're doing? I ain't got no motherfucking legacy. So why the f you think I'll be spazzing out?
One viral comment said, "She took that Balenciaga collab way too seriously, and now she shocked Kanye's mad about North being exposed online." The shade was brutal. But here's where it gets messy. A lot of people think Kanye's got zero room to talk. They're calling him out for the double standards, reminding everyone that this is the same man who's constantly objectified women, including his own wife, Bianca. And suddenly he's out here preaching morals? The irony has fans laughing and fuming at the same time. And then comes the move that had everyone's jaws on the floor. Kanye pushing North into a collab with Sean, a man seen on camera putting hands on a woman. Like, what was he thinking? Back in March, Kanye hyped up a track called Lonely Roads, Still Go to Sunshine, and captioned it, "New song by Puff Daddy featuring his son King Comb, my daughter Northwest, and new Yeezy artist from Chicago, Jasmine Williams." That lineup had the internet screaming, because who thought that was a good idea? The track kicks off with a wild twist, a recorded phone call between Kanye and Sean, where Sean's literally thanking him for taking care of his kids while he's locked up. The whole thing already sounded like pure chaos, but the second people heard North's name tied to his, the internet lost it. Fans were disgusted, saying Kanye crossed a serious line by putting his daughter anywhere near a man with a violent reputation.
What's your favorite style right now?
I like very streetwear and 90s, Tyler the Creator, my dad, me.
What's one lesson you'll never forget?
To trust God only. Don't trust nobody else except God because y'all want to trust him.
That's a great lesson. What's your favorite song right now?
I Don't Love You Anymore by Tyler, the Creator.
What was the best day of your life?
Maybe in Italy. It
Is
was
there
like,
something
it was
about
just
your
like
favorite?
very chill, just spending time with my siblings. Just, that's when I really brought them close to God. And I was like, we had this house there and there was like these devil statues. And I was like, no, girl. And I was like, what should we do? We gotta pray. So then I taught Shy and Psalm how to pray. And I taught Saint to pray. God really did his thing after.
Comment sections exploded with disbelief. People couldn't wrap their heads around why a child was being dragged into such dark adult territory. But Kim? She wasn't about to sit quiet. She reportedly texted Kanye immediately, telling him straight up that he had no right to throw North into a song without her consent. And here's where it gets spicy. Kim actually owns the legal trademark for Northwest. That means Kanye can't use his daughter's name, image, or voice for any kind of business or creative project unless she signs off. And she made damn sure he got the message loud and clear.
So in my home, my kids don't know anything that goes on the outside world. And I've managed.
How do you do that?
I've managed to. I'm holding on by a thread. I know I'm like so close to that not happening, but while it's still that way, I will protect that to the end of the earth as long as I can. Like I will. I mean, my kids, they don't know anything.
How?
So
With social, they're in school, they're on social.
So at school, like some of my best friends are the teachers. So I know what goes on at recess. I know what goes on at lunchtime. I hear what's being talked about. None of the kids have ever said anything to my kids.
Wow.
Social media, my kids aren't. North has a TikTok account on my phone and my phone only. They're just not on social media. They don't see stuff. I keep, when stuff's going down, like I protect stuff in the house as far as like the TVs and the content
That
that's
feels
on.
like it must be a full-time job.
It is.
Yeah.
Kanye writing, I asked you at the time if I can trademark her name. You said yes. When she's 18, it goes to her. So stop. I sent paperwork over so she wouldn't be in the Diddy song to protect her. One person has to trademark, but Kanye wasn't backing down. He fired right back, telling her to amend it, or I'm going to war and neither of us will recover from the public fallout. He even dropped the chilling line, you are going to have to kill me. That right there shows how toxic things have gotten. Two parents so wrapped up in themselves that North's well-being keeps getting lost in the middle.
It sucks, when someone doesn't see how different they are. You'll always, hope that you'll see a glimpse of them. And, I hope I do.
Critics say Kim wasn't mad about Diddy being on the track because let's be real, the Kardashians have been spotted at his parties plenty of times. No, what Kim really wanted was control, and all the money tied to North's name and image. Meanwhile, Kanye loves to paint himself as the protector of his daughter's innocence. But fans call him out too. Because how can he claim to protect women while constantly degrading them and defending men with dark histories? Either way, North is stuck between two parents who both thrive off chaos, and people are worried she doesn't stand a chance at anything close to a normal childhood. But this feud didn't stop with Diddy. Kanye blew up again after seeing those viral photos of North in Rome rocking a corset and miniskirt. This time he wasn't just ranting on social media, he's actually threatening legal action against Kim. A source told Globe magazine that Kanye is furious his 12-year-old daughter is parading around dressed like that.
Media is so rough on young girls. And Northwest is a perfect example as to why some celebrities don't want their children being shown on social media. So Northwest just turned 12 and she's on vacation in Mexico on a yacht with her mom and her cousin Penelope. And these photos started circulating on the internet and the comments were diabolical. People saying kudos to Courtney for having her daughter be dressed age appropriately. People saying that North is fat. People saying that North looks too grown here. And if you look at her outfit, she does not have no crop top on. Honestly, it looks like it's a bathing suit top. She has long shorts that cover her knees. Penelope shorts are shorter. This is what happens if you're a little bit more developed as a child.
And he warned Kim that if she doesn't put a stop to it, he'll raise hell with his lawyers. Insiders say he's been ranting and raving, accusing Kim of crossing the line and vowing not to let it slide. And here's where it gets even darker. Kanye claims it's not just Kim pushing North to dress this way, but Kris Jenner too. He's flat out accusing Kris of having a sinister plan to mold North into the next Kim Kardashian, hinting at Playboy shoots and leaked tapes down the road. It's a disturbing claim, but knowing Kris's history, fans aren't brushing it off. Remember when Kanye went on that wild rant months back? The one where he dragged Beyonce and Jay-Z's twins with offensive names? In that same breath, he accused the Kardashians of being tied to trafficking. He was especially triggered after North was featured on a track with English artist FKA Twigs, and he lashed out with a shocking post. Kim Kardashian is a whore. I don't like that Twigs has my daughter in her video dressing all grown. I would have expected more from Twigs. It's F all you B's. My soul is black. And watch, y'all won't believe me. You'll just say I'm crazy. And Kanye didn't stop there. He doubled down, blasting Kris Jenner again, claiming she's masterminding a plan to sell out both North and Chicago to the industry. As wild as that sounds, some people point to Kris's past. Ray J himself said Kris not only approved Kim's infamous tape, but even reviewed multiple versions to decide which one would sell best, and allegedly suggested making a third tape. That's the kind of history Kanye's waving around as proof. And honestly, it's no wonder this fight is spiraling out of control. Now think about that for a second. A mother allegedly telling her daughter to film another private tape, then sitting down to watch it like she's some kind of producer, just so she can flip it into a payday. That's not parenting, that's pure exploitation. And with a track record like that, is it really surprising that people believe Kim is now laying the exact same blueprint with her own girls, molding them into brand extensions before they even get the chance to be kids? Let's be real. Kris Jenner's no stranger to this game. She's the same mom who pushed Kim into that famous Playboy shoot, then turned around and guided Kylie down the same path. Even when Kim admitted she felt uneasy about revealing too much, Kris allegedly told her to go bolder and do another shoot showing even more. That's the kind of manipulation Kanye keeps warning about. And it's why he's drawing the line when it comes to Kris being too close to his girls. According to insiders, Kanye's convinced Kris is already laying the groundwork to mold North and Chicago into mini versions of Kim and Kylie. He's been trying to stop it ever since the TikTok drama, when Kim let North post videos online. Kanye went off saying he didn't want his daughter performing for millions of strangers, but Kim brushed it off as him just being difficult. Fans are now replaying those moments, and some are starting to think he might have had a point. Because if Kanye's suspicions are true, this isn't about social media anymore, it's about control. He believes Kris is slowly turning his daughters into the next generation of Kardashian brand builders, trained, marketed, and monetized from childhood. And with Kris's history of turning her own kids into global products, people are starting to whisper that maybe Kanye's not ranting. Maybe he's warning the world before it's too late. Remember back in June 2020, when everything between Kim and Kanye started to crack? Kanye jumped online and torched Kris over that old Playboy shoot, blasting out, "I put my life on the line for my children that North's mother would never sell her sex tape." Then he doubled down with another fiery post. "I put my life on my God that North's mom would never photograph her doing Playboy. And that's on God. I'm at the ranch. Come and get me." Those words still echo through the Kardashian house like a ghost they can't get rid of. And honestly, it's hard not to feel for North right now. Kim's dressing her like a full-blown adult for Fashion Week. Kanye's yelling about protecting her innocence while turning around and throwing her on a track with Sean and Kris. She's still pulling strings like the head of the whole operation. It's chaos from every direction, and poor North stuck in the middle, a kid being dragged through a grown-up war over fame, image, and control. Now, strangers online are picking apart every outfit, judging her looks and treating her like she's already a product instead of a child. The pressure on this 12-year-old is unreal, and the battle over her future is only getting nastier by the day. So, what do you think? Is Kanye right for calling out Kim and Kris for exploiting their daughter? Or is he just proving he's no better with his own questionable choices? And does Kris really have a long-term plan to mold North into Kim K 2.0 before she's even a teenager? If you liked the video, don't forget to like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Your support means everything to us. Thanks for watching Star Watch. See you in the next video.